The race for the Vortex is almost over. Hey, how's it going? My name is jackiefishhh and welcome back to some more High Elf campaign. This is most likely going to be the final episode. We have 5 turns left until our Ritual of the Defender is done and the final battle does begin. We have a pretty lovely army, I'm not going to lie, with Tyrion level 40. He has a level 29 wizard, obviously being a Lore Master of Hoath, and also a Mage of Life, so plenty of regeneration spells. We have 4 units of Phoenix Guard, 5 units of Swordmasters, 4 units of Lothan Sea Guard, 2 Dragon Princes, and also 2 Star Dragons. And a lot of these guys are heavily leveled up as well, so I'm hoping that they're just simply going to absolutely ruin anyone in their path. And it's been an amazing campaign. I've definitely enjoyed this. It's probably been one of my more enjoyable YouTube series I've had on Total War, that is for sure. Just I feel like because the story has driven us a lot more. I would have loved there to be more story in the campaign, and I think there's quite a few things wrong with the Eye of the Vortex, but I think it is still a great push forward for Total War, and probably something we're going to be getting a lot more in the 3rd game, and I really hope they do take this a lot further in the 3rd game, it most likely being the end times and so much cool crazy story stuff being driven. I really hope they kind of dive into that and really focus on these characters, you know, doing their stuff for the greater good, and I think it'd be an amazing game, and I'm sure that's something they're going to be looking at in the final game. If it is the end times, I mean, it has to be, right? It has to be the end times. It'd be silly for them to do anything else, and it just makes so much more sense as well, especially. So cool, let's go ahead and we're just going to end these turns, right? Tyrion is up to full strength. We are going to save our rights. I think there's a couple of rights I can maybe do. So we're going to obviously do this right, which goes and gives us more magic, because that's going to be really useful. And anything else? Maybe this, because it gives me more, but I can't do it for 15 more turns, so we don't really need to do that. So I guess we're just going to make sure we pop this right before the final battle, because that will hopefully provide us with some nice armor stuff. Oh yeah, we're also capturing the rest of Ulf 1. Ulf 1 is finally complete. I think this is the first time that we've had Ulf 1 completely defended and taken as the elves, because when Chaos had us up in the north whilst we were over in Nagaron, so we couldn't deal with them there. We also then had plenty of other issues elsewhere, which was just kind of annoying. It's really annoying it as well. It doesn't just stick me on like triple speed. I don't know why it doesn't do that. If you are looking for more campaign action, as I said, I don't think I mentioned it actually, we're going to be obviously starting a new Tomb King campaign, and I highly recommend you wait and check around that series, because the Tomb Kings from my time playing that when I went to the Creative Assembly event was really, really fun. Like, I think it's probably the funnest I've had with a faction. They've just got some really unique stuff, and Cetra is just such a beast, and we're obviously playing as Cetra. I can't think of anyone else I would rather play than Cetra himself, because he is just an absolute monster. He really, really is. So let's go ahead and just sit in Lothern then. We have 2 more turns left to just go through. And there's no point really doing anything else. Obviously, once he's moved, we can end the turn again, because there's no more armies. We've killed all the armies. I think that was obviously due to us having that no upkeep mod on. Having that no upkeep mod on has really allowed us just to like pump out more armies, and it has kind of made the campaign a lot easier. I'm probably not going to use it in future campaigns. I'm probably going to end up not in the Tomb King campaign, but whenever I revisit Mortal Empires, which I'm sure I'm going to do when the new Mortal Empires update comes, I'm probably going to go ahead and play Steel Faith Overhaul. And I play that kind of in my spare time whenever I jump on a campaign, and it's really just the funnest campaign kind of experience overall. So I'll probably wait until Mortal Empires comes out and then play as the Dwarfs once again when that does happen. So cool, 1 more turn and this ritual is done. We're ready in Lothern. Tyrion is armoured to the teeth. I don't think there's anything else I can give him. I can maybe mess around with some of the people, some of my own dudes. So yeah, obviously I want all of these. This gives me armor, melee defense, and obviously a 15% ward save, which is just absolutely crazy. Don't think there's anything else I really want, but what I can probably do actually is change these guys. These guys might not have the best details. So you have a really, really good armor piece. The Armor of Calador. Fire resistance, physical resistance, ward save. That's probably pretty good. I can probably find you a better weapon, surely. Armor piercing, that's kind of nice. That's a good bow if I had a bowmaster. Yeah, so let's go ahead and give him the Blade of Leaping Gold. 10 armor piercing, 10. That's really good. Also, something I want to say as well, because I'll give him that nice ward save right there. I'm in a good ring. Everyone already has these rings. Ember of the Phoenix. Ooh, that seems pretty decent. We can just give him a potion of healing. Pop that off. Oh, that's actually really good as well. Talisman. Oh, yeah, let's grab that. And anyone else we can give? Oh, God, I did not mean to do that. We don't really have anyone spare, so that's fine. Whatever, you know, it doesn't really matter too much. I'm sure this battle's not going to be that hard. And then finally for her, oh, she doesn't have anything. Okay, good. So we definitely want to give her some stuff. So let's give her the Helm of Discord. That's a really good ability. Anything that, like any staffs or any wands? Not really. A lot of these are just good abilities, so nothing really that great. Tormented Sword, that's kind of good as well, just to lower up everyone around her. Oh, enable magical attacks. Not that she's going to be coming up against too many. The Brass Cleaver is okay and kind of cool. Let's just give her... I mean, none of these really do too much. Let's just give her bonus versus infantry, whatever. Then here, Missile Resistance, kind of okay. Magic Resistance, Physical. Let's give her some physical resistance. And then we'll also give her maybe like a Fireball as well to pop out. Oh yeah, and she can use an arcane item, can't she? I completely forgot about mages being able to do this. So I guess Scroll of Leeching. Let's just give her more power reserve, because that's kind of cool. And there's nothing else we can give her as well. So cool, they've got a lot more cool abilities. I feel like this army is as good as I can get it. Let's end the turn. One more turn. We'll pop our right next turn, and then we'll start the final battle. I'm excited to see this campaign through. Tell these guys to go off. So some people are still doing their third ritual. Mazdamundi, what are you up to? It's also kind of funny that Mazdamundi confederated with Krokgar instead of the other way around. I feel like there's a few like lore things like this which would have made the campaign a lot better. It's just some minor things as well, which I guess they didn't have time to do. But like stuff like that, you know, like stuff, unless it's a player-controlled Krokgar, I would love to have seen Mazdamundi, you know, being the one being confederated into, because he obviously, you know, the whole thing about the Krokgar is that he's been sent away to his position from Mazdamundi. You know, Mazdamundi is the higher, you know, lord of them, and it's just be kind of cool if that was more of a main thing. And there's just like, I think there's like a bunch of stuff like that in the campaign I would love to have seen more. Let's go ahead and get more Winds of Magic. That's going to be huge. We're going to have a lot. We're going to be able to regenerate so much on 2 of our dudes. It's going to be pretty crazy. And here we go. We're actually also losing money pretty horrifically as well. Let's go ahead and end our final turn. And I imagine, I don't know what's going to happen because I've never actually seen this. I've never got this far in the campaigns. I've never watched anyone else get this far. So this is going to, I assume we just jump straight into the final battle. We get a cutscene and then go and get like the option to teleport to a quest battle like we do. I assume that's what was about to happen. But this is going to be fun. And I wonder, like, how many of you guys have seen the ending of Warhammer? Whether you've played it. Because I wonder if there's anyone out there watching this video right now who hasn't seen this and has just been watching my campaign and maybe doesn't own Warhammer 2 and hasn't watched anyone else. Let me know in the comments if you literally have not seen this final battle yet and you've kind of been waiting for me to get there. Because it'd be really interesting to know how many people have done it. But here we go.
The Star Crown reforged. But the crown alone is not enough. It must be born into the vortex, delivered to Caledor by a hero worthy of Safari. And yet the chittering Skaven lurk, defiling Ulthuan, awaiting the Horned One's arrival. The vortex must be reclaimed, or the world is doomed.
The treacherous Grey Seer Skaven assemble at the eye of the vortex, my lord. Their bid to summon the Horned Rat must fail. Attack and gain control of the vortex yourself.
Okay, let's do it. Let's select Tyrion's army. He's ready, fully replenished. Oh, we need to be outside of the settlement. Let's go, Tyrion. All or nothing. I do want to teleport. Oh my god. That's a lot of people. So everyone's turned up, but they're all against me. That's kind of dumb. Like, I don't like that. Surely, like, at least Mazdamundi would be on my side, you know? I kind of don't like the fact that he's against me. We get some nice little bonuses. We also have reload speed as well, which obviously will stick on that. Do we have any other things? So this is just magic resistance on that unit, which we're probably going to definitely need. Your armor piercing, your weapon, your fire damage. We have speed on one of our dragons. I think that's fine. So cool. Let's, I guess, jump into this battle and try and do it. I mean, the armies don't look too scary, to be honest. It's more the magic which is going to come out from Malekith and Mazdamundi, which I'm kind of scared of. But everything else should be fine. I also don't like how Mazdamundi and Malekith are on the side of... I mean, maybe Malekith, but like I don't really like how Mazdamundi is on the side and trying to stop me. I think it would have been much cooler if maybe one of these armies came to our aid. Or maybe if I personally did stuff, he could have come to my aid. So do I have to fight my way up the hill?
My brother tells me that the world is in peril. That is not our responsibility, but the vortex is. If the world suffers, so does Ulthuan. We cannot let the vermin bring their infernal god onto this island. Sons and daughters of Ulthuan, be ready to fight. Fight for your souls! Fight for your homeland! Ulthuan is defended!
Nice little intro right there. So yeah, this army is going to be a piece of piss to kill. I'm probably just going to send my dragons up very immediately and go take them out, try and silence this artillery as soon as I can. There are a few range units, but nothing too crazy. I guess what I want to try and do is lay everyone as far back as I can, hopefully out of the range of that artillery, and then allow my dragons to go and deal with the artillery and then push up. That's probably going to be my best bet. Because I obviously need to preserve my units as much as possible. I definitely not I would say I'm probably not Tyrion's biggest fan. After this campaign, I much prefer his brother, I think, especially after reading about stuff in the end times as well. I much prefer his brother. So we are out of range of the artillery, which is good. Let's send out our artillery. Oh, send out our dragons.
No chance remains to defeat them in battle and foil their scheme. Advance!
So we're going to send our dragons out to simply harass them. They're going to take some good damage, but they're kind of mainly just there to slow up the enemy. We'll send our cavalry around this flank as well. I'm mainly just here to try and preserve. That does do some good damage as well, but if they're focusing that, they're not focusing these guys. So let's advance everyone now. So let's get some good fire blast off on what these are storm vermin. I can kill the storm vermin. It's more these I'm scared about their missiles. So I'd much rather fire breathe on them. Them shots as well need to be a little bit careful. Come on, boys. Breathe down. I want some good damage there on your fire breath. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. And then, I mean, these dragons are going to be really useful, so we do want to be somewhat careful. The main army's coming up. The cavalry is breaking its way around. I'm probably just going to descend upon this. We have a lot of reinforcements on its way. Obviously, archers are going to be doing great. Bring up these guys there. Bring up you guys there. Yeah, let's just bring everyone down. The cavalry can start making its way down now and killing these skirmisher units. Everyone else. Now, the artillery is firing me. That's going to do some big damage, but we should hopefully be able to silence the other one in a second with our dragon. Dragon princes are turning up now. Running down these crappy rats. Don't have a chance. Come on, is that artillery not silenced yet? Please, for the love of God, take it down. Okay, archers are now up as well, which is perfect. Just continue to make your way up, please. Archers as well. Just come in this crevice right here. Swordmasters, avoid all them hits, please. Thank God, just about. And I guess the back line can also move up as well. They are trying to focus us down. Oh my God, these clan rats do not stand a chance. What are they even thinking? Okay, good. We managed to kill pretty much. This Skaven army was a really easy. Not even close. I mean, we do need to send some soldiers to try and help out that dragon because he's a little bit all by himself. I wonder if we're going to have to hold this position. I love how the vortex is there in the background. Oh, we also have the horn rat right there as well. That's awesome. Never noticed that before. I'm really glad I did notice that because I'd be really kind of sad if I unfortunately didn't see it. So I imagine we're going to have to go ahead and defend this position from whoever else comes in. Let's go ahead and form up here. We'll bring Tyrion up here as well. All our magicians, and obviously all our Phoenix Guard can also make it their way up here. All our magicians, all our mages. I don't know why I keep calling them magicians. But these dragons have done a great job. This dragon come up and burn down whatever's over here. these guys can just turn their backs. So yeah, this first army was a walk in the park. Nothing to really worry about. We still have the majority of our army left. Are they going to come one at a time? I'd kind of prefer them not to come one at a time, just all come at once. And I imagine that's the Horn Rat shouting at us as well, trying to come through the vortex.
The enemy are in retreat.
Good, good, good.
The power of the vortex is in your hands. Use it wisely. The others who seek to control the vortex converge upon your position.
So here we go. Everyone's going to try and stop me now. So what is it? Just going to be Mazdamundi first? Yeah, just Mazdamundi.
To re-establish the order of their ancients. See them use the vortex to annihilate the world. Drive them back.
Will the Lizardmen really try and do that? Like, the Lizardmen, they have a great plan and all. I don't really see them doing that, but oh well. I mean, if he says it, I guess it's true. So let's form up quite nicely. We have some good explosions as well. So this creates a healing burst, and this does magic damage. Okay, let's see what it does. Using the vortex. Oh, that's some good damage. So we have any wounded units? Not really. Maybe our dragon. So let's go and seek our dragon over here. We had some nice spells as well. Let's just go and pop off some magic from this guy. Try and buff him up a little bit. So get him up, and then more healing burst on our Dragon Knights right there. But I mean, overall, we haven't really lost any soldiers. Is that all they're bringing? Really? That's like nothing. Why am I going to be scared of that? I could be spending a little bit more. Like, they're taking so long to get up here as well. Like, clearly, I would have made it to this fight. I feel like they should have. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, like, I feel like there should be more. We're playing on very hard, like, and look how quickly I can just replenish my dudes. I was kind of expecting a little bit more, if I'm honest. Because as soon as they come up close as well, we're going to ruin them. And, like, most of the time as well, we spent, like, the past 2 minutes waiting for the Lizardmen to arrive. Kind of a little bit disappointed. Might as well just heal these guys, why not? Might as well just explode these guys, why not? Like, where's the rest of our army? Are they coming through here, maybe? The archers should all be in range now. Start unleashing hell. But even when the infantry get up here, it's just some skink cohorts, like, not really anything I have to worry about. Like, I've got the best men I could possibly bring to this battle. I would assume the Lizardmen have some as well. Tell these guys to focus down, like, this spare unit back here of javelins. We'll use some dragon fire before the end. Oh, here we go. More of the army. So it's now more of the advanced army. But I feel like there's just too much time when we're not doing anything in this battle, you know? Like, our infantry just slaughter them. And even if we do take some damage, we'll just heal everyone as well. I bought 2 mages of life to do what this vortex is giving us. More than anything else. Back we go, boys. Back we go. Dragon's going to scare these guys off, which is fine. But again, let's back up the triple speed whilst we wait. I feel like this is a really poorly... I don't know, like, I swear this... Like, I feel like they should just all be attacking at once or something, you know? Instead of having this one by one. Because the battle itself, you know, isn't really that crazy. I mean, I wouldn't even say Tyrion's army is... You know, it's obviously one of the best armies I can get. But I've been playing the campaign for like 100 turns or whatever. So obviously it's going to be a good army. Oh, these dragon princes as well. I guess we'll send them around the flank. What are they doing? They're going to attack me or what? They're just running back and forth. Come on. So yeah, we definitely want to try and take out these horned ones. Have more magic to pop off as well. I guess we'll pop it right there. Harmonic convergence on these guys. Trying to pop a nice little earth blood here. I mean, might as well have done that. Back up to full strength. Look at that. It's just so good. The horn ones are getting hammered, but nothing really to worry about. I haven't even thrown Tyrion into combat once yet as well. I probably want to do that. I don't even use Sunfang whatsoever either. Probably should do that as well. Something like that would be the best. Now, these Bastiodons are going to be kind of annoying, but not really, because we have a lot of Phoenix Guard here as well. Nice little explosion like here on these guys. Obviously just maybe fireball Mazdamundi. Mazdamundi is going to be a little bit difficult. Go ahead and buff up these guys a little bit. Probably pop another little earth boost and earth blood right here. Leave these guys in. All the archer fire can now focus down there. Phoenix Guard can cut these guys down whilst I'm moving more of the dudes there. Do we have any other spells to pop? Not quite yet. That's maybe a duelist below, but I want to maybe. I mean, I have so much magic. Oh my god, I have so much magic. She might as well pop our Helm of Discord as well.
My power is yours.
Yeah, just to lower these guys' morale. Everyone can continue to focus down Mazdamundi. We have all our dragons as well. Maybe we'll send our dragons over here as well. Have our knights as well. Like, it just hasn't really ever been. Like, I did start to lose a unit of Swordmasters, but I was kind of expecting a lot more from this battle. I'm not going to lie.
At once.
I don't really have any Phoenix Guard over here, which is kind of annoying, but maybe with the dragons we'll just whittle him down, and the Dragon Knights as well. Especially if my men are clumped up like this as well, I can just do that and heal them back up. You know, these guys physically can't be healed anymore, but it doesn't really matter. We're probably just going to rout Mazdamundi more than anything else. How's the main fight going over here? Phoenix Guard against Saurus Warriors, probably not our best plan, but Mazdamundi's going to rout, which should hopefully rout out the rest of the main army. Yeah, Mazdamundi routes. This is men dead. Cool, let's go ahead and reform a battle line then. I'll stick all my Lord Masters over there. Oh, they're coming in from my flank. Okay, that's a little bit more interesting. They're coming in from there. But we already actually have some dudes here already. Bring these guys round. Bring the rest of these Phoenix Guard.
Elves advance upon you, my lord. The vainglorious Witch King must never gain the power of the Vortex for himself.
Yeah, obviously. Oh, I've ruined that unit of Bleak Swords. I like this little uniform as well. This uniform looks dope. Just nice white and black. I dig that for sure. So everyone should be coming over. Dragon Prince, I'm going to make sure I kill Mazdamundi for all this betrayal. Have anyone else to replenish? Not really. Everyone's still pretty healthy. I've got like this unit which is taking the most damage, but I can't replenish it anymore. You guys can just continue to harass. We'll bring back our mage as well, why not? Archers, please just unload on these guys. Actually, what other units? So I've got 2 units over there, Phoenix Guard just in case. Is there going to be I bet you there's going to be another Skaven army. Surely there has to be another Skaven army, which is like a surprise army. I'd be very shocked if that's not the case. Oh, that damage, man! That damage! Archers are now shooting great. And these dragons might as well just go in and kill that unit of swords right there. I'm not going to use any more of my dragon fire, I don't think. I mean, there's nothing I'm really scared like. This battle, look, Bands of Power is so in my favour right now. We're literally just waiting for more of their men to come up. There we go. Finally, some more infantry. So Malekith is a little bit scary, but besides that, I'm not even slightly scared of anything in this army. Bands of Power is slowly shifted a little bit away from me, but I have so much ammunition. I'm just going to obviously focus down their dragons whenever I get a chance to. Try and clear this up. Archers immediately change focus to them. I mean, let's just be aggressive. There's no point just sitting back and waiting for this fight. So let's just push up.
Forward.
Both of our mages can go up. Tyrion can just charge up here. Send our dragons after Malekith. Go breathe some fire on him. This Hydra is going to be a little bit annoying to deal with, but really nothing we can't deal with. We'll move them up there. You just charge in on him. Tyrion, just charge in on your boy.
With me. Destroy them.
Everyone cluster fuck him. All the Phoenix Guard as well come in. All the archers, just kill him. If you kill him, you win the battle, that's for sure. All the Swordmasters go in as well. Look at them just clump up as well perfectly for my spell right there. A nice little regeneration bonus right there. Fireball Malekith as well. Pop that Helm of Discontent as well. Just buff up one of these dragons as much as we can. Pop a perfect Earthblood right here, regenerating everyone. And all the swords can just come flying in now as well. Swords go in. You go in. Archers, I guess, can shoot there. I guess we'll send one of these dragons to go and kill these guys. 2 fresh units of Phoenix Guard coming up. Malekith dead yet? Not quite, but he's going to be very, very soon. No, Malekith is busy over here, actually. Lol. Malekith is busy elsewhere. Just regenerate everyone's HP. You can come back down. You guys can continue to fight him. Sorry, I haven't really done any zoom-in shots here, but obviously you can see it's a little bit hectic. The rest of the Phoenix Guard going to come around any second now as well. Oh, and we can just do this as well. Probably see you later, all of these units. Damage, man. Malekith's final stand right there. The archers should be able to take him down. I think he's trying to regenerate a little bit. My mage did get wounded, but she'll be okay. There you go, Malekith has been slain. Yeah, like I definitely feel like maybe I could have focused on killing the so yeah, we do have to kill a final Skaven army. Again, that's fine. So the Dark Elves have been destroyed. Let's reform up. So let's reform the battle line. Like so. Bring up the archers as well. Archers can go on the front line. Cavalry, who are somewhat depleted, can go there. The dragons can go there. I mean, it's an okay army, but it's nothing too crazy, especially when I can just do this to an entire unit of Storm Vermin. Storm Vermin now half HP. I am a lot of my healing caps as well. God, look at that. That's just insane. That's way too good. Way too good. Tyrion and the Lawmaster can come up. Can we pop any more Earthbloods? There's not really a big point on doing it anymore, but we'll just do it nonetheless. Why not? Tyrion in there as well. Let's go and just literally just go and engage them. I don't really want to just sit back and not do anything here. We don't really need to do. We can literally just go charge them and be absolutely fine, I think. Send up our dragons. We probably have one more dragon file left as well. I was going to hit both of these units as well. We have one more healing burst as well. Pop it back there. Heal all of these guys. Just to send upon them, why not? You have your dragon fire still left remaining. I guess just use it there. Kill that. You guys kill that. Knights coming in as well. Infantry go kill their anti-infantry. You guys just surround that doom wheel. You guys come in there. Maybe send one unit there. We'll send up Tyrion as well. And our Lawmaster as well should be up here as well. All of our archers, if they can, don't get engaged on this. I'd much prefer them to sit back a little bit. Because these guys are actually going to be kind of useful at taking out their missiles, like these Poison Wing Globadiers. Again, we can just do stuff like that, and it just seems so ridiculous when the AI does clump up and just how much damage you can do to them. Already taken so many of them out. You go on there now, pop your bonuses as well. We even harmonic conversions you as well. See what you can do, my dude. Obviously, taking down that unit of that Hellpit Abomination is going to be a pretty big part of our moves, which we're going to win. We're just killing everything else. We're routing all of that. Do we have any cavalry left? We have a couple units we want to send after this, maybe. The rest of our infantry can just go there. Another explosion ready to go. Yeah, that Hellpit Abomination isn't going to last much longer. It's already close to routing. A few units still left remaining, but the Skaven, as you guys know, not a great unit army when it comes to staying on the field of battle. Oh god, no, go after these guys, you're so close! So close! Charge them down! go. Routed them. Perfect. That should be everyone, right? We have won the battle for the Vortex.
Driven off, my lord. The vortex is yours. Victory.
Well, that was kind of disappointing. I lost 200 men. I lost not even 200 men in that battle. You know, like obviously I had a top tier army, probably one of the best armies I could have got, but kind of feel like that should have been harder. I don't know. I definitely maybe feel like that should have been a bit more interesting. Is a lot of the time as well, I wasn't really doing much whilst I was waiting for them to come. They should have maybe timed it when the enemy were down to not many men to then bring in the next army. Or maybe just allow them to attack at once and give me an AI army as well and have them 3 versus us 2. I think that would have been much, much more epic, if I'm honest. Having it so that me and Mazdamundi are holding up against the Dark Elves and 2 of the Skaven armies and they all attack us at one time or something. That could have been really cool. But I feel like because there was so much space between, and obviously there was space between to kind of give me a chance, but I don't know. It really wasn't very hard, I don't think.
My powers grow.
A horned god banished. Vermin purged from the island shores. Ulthuan's defenders are brothers in arms again. And a hero. A lawmaster. One who has proven worthy of the Starground. To bear its power. Walk into the vortex and become the Maelstrom. Ours is a world of fleeting glory, but it is glory nonetheless.
Victory indeed. I love seeing that victory, and we have managed to destroy our enemies, which is good. Despite the efforts of your enemies, you have prevailed. That's absolutely amazing. So overall, I am extremely happy with Warhammer 2. The Eye of the Vortex the Eye of the Vortex campaign was probably one of my best experiences in a Total War game, just because I really, really dug the story. I thought that was a really nice movement, especially like maybe not so much in historical Total Wars, but in the way of Warhammer. I thought that was great, following characters around. I would have loved more of it, if I'm honest, instead of having to wait, you know, every 50 turns for an event or thing to come up. I would have loved to have had more of a rhythm to it, and it kind of making it a bit more prodigious, but I still really enjoyed it. I loved all the little story things. I loved the elves in particular because I loved the story between Tyrion and his brother. I thought that was really, really cool, and I hope in the 3rd game we just get a lot more story-driven stuff and much more stuff like between characters. I think would be really cool, and it's obviously extremely fitting for the end times as well. So I'm excited. Obviously going to be starting a Eye of the Vortex, an Eye of the Vortex Cetra campaign, as well as we're trying to collect all the books and the gashes, and that kind of has its own story, I would assume, where we're not doing anything for the Eye of the Vortex, but we're trying to unlock the power of the Black Pyramids. So I'm going to hopefully have a very exciting campaign, so make sure to stick around with that. I want to say a massive thank you to everyone who has been a part of this Let's Play and is still watching and writing comments and liking. I really do appreciate it, so thank you guys so much. It means the world to me. So I imagine we'll just go to our records and we'll get to just see our campaign as we erupt through this. We'll speed up a little bit. So this is what we started off with. We took some land. We started to take the outer ring, taking more and more land. Then you'll probably just see this. We actually did get beaten back there as well, losing to some rebellions. Then you just see us confederate with that faction, taking a whole bunch of land, slowly taking more and more. You can see us confederating with more people. Moving our invasion into Nagaron. Getting beaten back, but then again, finally taking what we needed to win. Oh, I forgot to show all of that as well. So overall, that was an awesome, awesome game. I really, really enjoyed it, as I said. And we'll just simply return to the main menus. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you did, make sure to drop a like and a comment. And what I'll do is I'll just let the credits play now, so you guys can check out everyone who made the game. I think it's only right that I go ahead and show these guys. So yeah, massive thank you to everyone who made it as well, I guess I should say. And fish out.